Hi everyone, hope you're all well and having a great day. I hope you've had a great week. In today's video we created this look which is a little bit more like natural glam, but obviously in the video I do explain that we are going today to go and see our wedding venue and to show out my godmum around. So if you want to see how we created this look, like it's nothing perfect, there's things I've changed, but obviously I'm happy for what I want it to do for today. So if you do want to see how I created this look, then carry on watching. Also don't forget to subscribe if you haven't. It's completely free and it would help me a lot to get to what I want to do and achieve my dreams, so help a girl out. Also follow my socials, we'll leave it down below. And yeah, so I really hope you enjoyed this video. Give me a massive thumbs up. Let me know in the comments if you would like to see any other makeup looks or any other videos. And yeah, so apart from that, I'll let you see how I created this look. And yeah, so as you can see, I've already done my skincare. I've done my skincare and then like my primers and stuff. So I've just used like the normal primer stuff, and I've used the Maybelline Grippy 7 primer for my primer. I'm then going to use the Maybelline 30 Hour Luminous Matte Foundation in 108. Is this my obviously, is this my exact shade? I don't think so, but I was kind of just guessing at the time. So yeah, today we are quite an exciting day, well, very exciting day. We are going to our wedding venue to show my godmother around, who's down for the weekend, because she saw our original venue, but obviously with what happened we had to find a new venue, and luckily within like maybe a week we found it. We found another one which we were very happy about, because I didn't want to be months to go and not have a venue, because we were originally thinking, do we change the date? But because we've already got a lot of stuff that's like personalised for the wedding, with the wedding date on, we didn't necessarily want to do that. So as soon as our new venue told us that they had the date available, we took it up whilst we had the chance. So we're going, I think we're going about, I think we've got to be there about 2. So that's what I'm getting ready for. But then we're also coming back here to our house to practice doing our wedding favours, which we're just doing like the normal biscuit with icing on, because we want to try and keep it as inexpensive as we can. So we're doing a bit of food, just chucking a few pizzas in, and we've done some wedges. And I think mum and godmum are bringing some like nibbly bits and some drink. And yeah, so a nice like weddingy weekend, because I think me and Joe are home tomorrow. I think we're going to my mum's like a continental sort of breakfast tomorrow morning, but then I think we're just at home tomorrow, so we'll probably try and do a few more wedding bits tomorrow, which is actually the day I'm actually filming the day before I upload. Because to be fair, I was filming yesterday. By the way, I have got a mic on, so any noise that you hear from outside, I apologise, but because I'm like literally sat by the window and on the main road, I don't know if it'll do much of a difference. So please let me know in the comments if there is a difference. If you can hear me better, great. If not, whether I move some stuff around. But whilst we've got all the wedding stuff in here, as you can see behind me, I don't know how possible that is to, whilst the wedding stuff's in here anyway. So I've just used the Primark's, I think it's like the Tarte dupe, the PS My Perfect Colour Flawless Coverage Full Coverage Liquid Concealer with hyaluronic acid and vitamin E. So I put the like dark one in like the inner corner, and then put the lighter one in the centre to kind of brightens your under eye up. And then for contour, obviously, you all know by now, Primark My Perfect Colour Foundation Contour Stick. This is in Chai. I'm actually just doing like a kind of very soft, like natural glam today, because I still need to sort my hair out, and I know what I'm wearing, but I just need to like put my jewellery on and then sort my hair out, get dressed, and then I might do like an outfit of the day on TikTok, but I don't know. So, by the way, if you're not following me on TikTok, I do try and post quite often, but with like wanting this to be my main priority at the moment, I haven't really posted much on there in a while. Like, I have got a video that needs going up, but I might edit it and maybe put it up on Monday, hopefully. I just love this concealer, contour. And then for my blush, in my recent video, like in my last video, I put these in because it was like a favourite video. These were like a more of like a peachy blush. Is like the combo is just unreal. Sorry guys, I'm just blending everything out with this sponge, which obviously you know I like to do just so it's like seamless. So this blush is the Charlotte, the Claudia Kilsby blush in That Girl, and it just looks like that. And you don't need much of this at all. It is buildable, but it is pretty pigmented as well. So I just take this brush, which is the actually contour brush, but I think it just fits in that area, and I kind of like bring it under the eye as well, just so it's all like seamlessly blended in together. I'm obviously filming here that I'm looking at, but then there's a mirror behind me, well behind you guys, and then there's a mirror here. So just so I can see it kind of like front and side. Just make sure it's all blended in together. And then obviously, because it is, even though it is pigmented, I do just like going over the top of it just to get that pigment even more like vibrant. because I don't know if she does these brushes anymore, but I've got that one, and I've got one called Rouge Behaviour, and that one's really nice as well, but that one's more like a purpley plummy sort of colour. But because it's like quite a nice day and it's going into obviously spring, then I wanted more of like a peachy blush today. And this, I don't know if you can get it anymore, which I think I did say in my last video, but this is the L'Oreal Life's a Peach Blush, but with the liquid blush. I think they are a very good match together, so I just like going over that with that, and obviously just making sure it's all done. And then obviously sometimes I do risk my neck, but I will go sort that out. So now that's that done, I'm gonna go in with eyes. So because we are going to our venue, I might use the With Love Cosmetics like glitters. There is wifey and there's I do. So I think I might go for that one that I do, yeah. I might go for wifey today, which is this colour here, more like a white colour, which I was going to wear on the wedding day, but because I'm wanting more of like a sort of bronzy colour, I am going to go for like a champagne gold on the eye, but on the finger it just looks like that. It's got like a slight pink hue to it, but I think because I don't really want to do much on the eyes, I think it'll look really pretty just as a bit of glitter. Also I made a bit of an effort. Then I might just in the crease use the Beauty Bay Origin 42 colour palette and just go over the crease, which I probably should have done before, with this. So I'm just taking this brush, which is a Studio London by Superdrug E010 brush. Oh, is that kind of trippy? So I think I'm just going to take like a mixture of these two, like the end two, and just go in the crease just so there's a little bit of dimension as well. So I hope all you have had a nice weekend or got any nice plans. Like I said, I have got my microphone on, so I don't know if you can hear, and you might be able to hear the traffic, but let's hope it's not as bad as I know it has been. Just finding another brush, that's the one I want. This is the same brush, but this is E010, and I'm just using this just to blend that colour out, because obviously I placed it down with that other brush, but I just want it nice and blended out into the crease. And then now I will go back in with the glitter. Like I said, I just want more of like a natural look today, because to be fair, obviously I'm doing it because I want to do it, but when we get back home I'll probably just take it straight off anyway. I don't need it to proper last or look great, but I wanted to make just a little bit of an effort because I don't know if I'm gonna stay behind for a couple of drinks or not as well. So we'll see. And then for my lashes, I was going to wear the ones I wore yesterday because I was going to film yesterday, but we ended up having to go to my mum's to look after my niece. I was going to say I didn't know if I had any lashes in here, but luckily I do. Using the Unicorn Cosmetics, the best lash glue ever. That one's broke. Then with these, like if I'm going out, I'll put, which I probably will do today. But if I'm just doing my makeup to go out on like a just normal average day, I will just put the glue on the lash. But if it's like more of like an occasion I'm going out for, I will put the glue on the lash and on my lash line because it makes it stick. Obviously the glue sticks to the glue, which makes it stick even better. I really need some more lash glue because one of them I don't actually know where it is, and they're both drying up a little bit with them being a couple of years old, I think. So today I'm going to put a little bit on the lash line as well. I think these, but I don't know, are the With Love Cosmetics lashes, but I don't know, so don't quote me on that. It's annoying because like I'll have a lash that I'm really enjoying, and then I won't know either. I won't know what they are, or they're not sold anymore. Which I think these ones are either, to be fair, I think they're Tiny Lashes ones, but ones you can't get anymore, so I think they were called Finishing Touch, I want to say. Like I said, don't quote me on that. But yeah, I'm just hyping with Love Cosmetics up today, aren't I? And then because it's more of a half lash this, it's just so easy just to place on the eye, and obviously it's not done yet, but pretty much I just need to use the band down, but apart from that it is like done. And then let's hope this one's just as easy. Just like that there one, which is good because I haven't really got time today to be messing around. Like I always just make sure they're properly done on my fingers. But I'm gonna use my I've been loving the Jordana t-shirt, but today I'm gonna use the Smooth Makeup Gallery Smooth Does It. I think this is from Poundland. And then get my if I can find it anywhere. There it is. Get my Trigwell powder puff. Let's go under the eyes. And then round the jaw. And a little bit on the forehead. And then I'll use this is the half-baked by Jordan t-shirt, and I'll just top everywhere up with this. I do usually use the loose side, but today I'm just thinking it'll stay because I'm going to put a couple of different stage sprays on. But then I think that is makeup done. I will show you in better lighting. So I'm going to use the Louise Forever setting spray. This has got like a nice fresh smell to it. I didn't want to do too much, but I just wanted a bit of a glam today. And then to finish it off, I will be doing my lips in a minute, by the way. The L'Oreal Infallible 3-second setting mist. And then that is it done. I will be back once I've done my hair, and then I will finish the video off. So everyone, that is the finished look. I have just done my lips off camera. I was meant to come back, I couldn't film it. I've just done the sweet tea on my lip liner, and then for the first time I've used this Louise lip drip. It's got like glitter in it, and this is in Orange Blossom. This is from the bridal collection, so I don't know if you can still get it anymore or buy it individually bought, so I'm sorry if you can't get that. But this is the final look. I will bring it a bit closer. Obviously not perfect, but it'll do for what plans I have today. But apart from that, I really hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please don't forget to give me a massive thumbs up. Also, if you haven't already, subscribe, completely free. Obviously, if you enjoy my content, which I really hope you do. But follow all my socials if you can, as that would really help me out to get me to do what I want, like my dreams. Apart from that, I really hope you enjoyed this video, and I will see you next week. Bye!